Hey, how you doing? First storyboard draft of the Elijah and Crumpet kids book. Now, I'm not very well prepared because I don't have a whole lot of batteries and I forgot my power cables and I'm not at home. But anyway, here I go. I'm going to give it my best shot and see how long the batteries last. So here you can see I've laid out, here's the text of each double page, and here's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and going through like that. And now the crazy thing is that I don't actually know. I'm just going to kind of like brainstorm the images that I'm coming up with here. And I thought, well, rather than save this process all to myself, I thought I might as well share it. Just, you never know. It could be a bit of fun. You might see that I actually have no ideas whatsoever, which it also might be possible. I've already started with these two images. These are images I've been mucking around with in terms of the actual finished drawing. This one of the house here is one you might see on Instagram where I've been mucking around with the layers of his house with a picture of Elijah in the window and Crumpet on the stairs. And the dialogue is, "Hey Crumpet, what's up? Why the big frown? Are you feeling okay? Or a little bit down?" And Crumpet's very sad on the stairs here. And Elijah's up there trying to help. So that kind of gives you an idea of how I laid out the first page. I'm still working on that. I have to kind of finish that up. And the next open book, page 3 and page 4, is you can tell me about it. I'll help if I can because my name is Elijah. I'm the Motivate Man. Now what I thought is here, you can't really see it very well, but we've got Elijah here. So this is very basic. I'm just sketching it out very basically here. But what this is Elijah ironing his cape. This is an ironing board here. And just Eddie, how's it going? Cool to watch the process unfold. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I'm just kind of talking about it as I'm going. Hey, Scully House of Thrillers, how you doing? Great to see you here. I'm just working out the storyboard as I go for the Elijah and Crumpet kids book, and I'm doing it live. My ideas live on a really rough sketch. So here's Crumpet on the stairs. Here's Elijah in the window. So that's that first page of the house, and here's, you can tell me about it. I'll help if I can. So Elijah's ironing his cape. Crumpet is sitting on the ironing board, still feeling a bit sad. And for the next page, "Hey Jelly Duck, how you going? Because my name is Elijah, I'm the Motivate Man." Now I thought, what's kind of like a cool superhero kind of thing that you'd say, my name, with the ironing board theme here, and have him lying on the ironing board like he's a superhero. Not sure whether I'd have thanks Jelly Duck, whether I'd have Crumpet sitting here in his arms like this, or Crumpet sitting on his back looking a bit scared, maybe. Something like that. For my name is Elijah, Motivate Man. Or he could be standing on top of the ironing board, fist in the air, feeling very superhero-like, holding Crumpet in one hand. See, my rough sketches are pretty bad, aren't they? Crumpet in one hand, fist in the air, standing on the ironing board, going, "Because my name is Elijah, I'm a Motivate Man." And I kind of liking that one. I mean, I know it's not really promoting safety, either lying on an ironing board or or standing on an ironing board, but it's a kid's book. So Scully's House of Thrillers, I'm planning to write a novel live letting the chat control the fate of the characters. That's a cool idea, Scully. I really like that. Yeah, I heard something a while back about some writers writing stories live, and the idea of that really excited me. So I thought, why not do this live as well, and rather than keep the creative process all kind of hidden and behind closed doors. So the next page I've got is, thanks Elijah, that's kind, I've had a bad day. I'd love to listen to what you have to say. Now, I'm not quite sure about this one. I'm kind of thinking, I'm not quite sure how it goes for continuity, but, are you initially thinking of someone having a bad day? I'm thinking of, Crumpet here. He's having a bad day. And rather than just creating a whole scene for it, like, where he is or whatever, just draw the emotionally where he's at. Like he's having a bad day and, have like a storm cloud above, with a lightning. Because, kids really kind of relate to those emotions. Trying to work out your emotions is a hard thing. And I think one thing, I think adults find it pretty hard too, is to actually recognise their emotions and work out what your emotions are and how you're feeling. So it could just be something simple like that. Thanks, Elijah. I've had a bad day. I'd love to listen to what you've got to say. So I'm not sure. I'll kind of leave this page for the moment and see what comes up. Now, I do already have some initial sketches for these storyboard from Elijah and Crumpet, but I thought I'd leave that shut. I'd go through and completely brainstorm stuff myself, and then try and see how I can merge the two out of the end of that process. So the next page is, you see, soon it's Dad's birthday, so I'm making a card. But my writing is awful and starting is hard. So for writing a card, I already have a picture from Elijah and Crumpet. It's kind of like Crumpet sitting at a desk, except his back is to the desk. I'm thinking maybe having him front onto the desk. Like this, and front onto the desk, and okay, it's making a card. So you've got all the stationery everywhere and things like this. I'll catch you later, Jelly Duck. Nice to see you here. My writing is awful. So maybe I could kind of swap this over and have him on that side, and then on the other side kind of have his hand, and it's like, have his hand like so, with his pen. So kind of swap these two over. And have some kind of scribble coming off there. Not kind of sure. As I say, this is the very first thing. It's not like I've pre-planned and figured out what I'm doing yet. This is just the initial thing. It'll be interesting to see where it all goes. And just my initial thoughts, kind of thing. Next page. Well, let's do this together. I know that we can, because my name is Elijah, the Motivate Man. I'm kind of thinking, Um, kind of like a what would you call it? A Star Wars poster reference. I've got low battery on my phone, so it'll be interesting to see how we go. But so we can have Elijah here with his cape flying off. And I'm thinking kind of like if we go to that other thing with a fist in the air with a pencil. Like, you know, the lightsaber. The pencil for the lightsaber, a bit of a homage, but not a you know. Let's do this together. And I don't know whether he's still holding. You see, Crumpet is quite a bit smaller than Elijah. And the thing is, whether I always have Elijah holding Crumpet or what, I don't know. Maybe you could kind of play with it and have his arm coming down here and we'll do this together. And he's like going, playing with the fact that he, you know, Crumpet is a small monkey puppet, and have him kind of just hanging off here and have his pen flying through the air kind of thing. You know, maybe something like that. Any of you guys Star Wars fans? I'm surprisingly not a massive Star Wars fan. But I know a lot of people are. I'd be interested to hear what ones are your favourite. I mean, for me, of course, it's kind of Empire Strikes Back, because that's what I grew up with. I'm not sure whether the lightsaber in the sky was that Empire Strikes Back. That's the one I grew up with. I think I even saw that in the cinema as a kid. Not sure about that one. First, we need paper, some crayons and pens. It's a lot easier getting started with friends. Now, I was thinking kind of like, because it's kind of like a checklist kind of thing. Yeah. Just Edie, Empire's the best one. Yeah, I think you're right. Empire Strikes Back. I haven't seen any of the new ones. I know I'm a big fan of Rian Johnson, the director of, I don't know, one of the recent ones. That's how much of a fan I am. But he directed a great film called Brick, which I really loved. Thanks, Scully. Shared to the community tab that you're live writing a children's book. Thanks, man. That's very cool. Not sure which one Rian Johnson made, but I don't know. People either liked it or hate it. I mean, they're pretty strong. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Now, just warning everybody that my battery life on my phone is low. I haven't got my charger with me, so this could cut out at any time. Anyway, I was talking about the page of first we need paper, some crayons and pens. It's a lot easier getting started on friends. And I'm thinking a checklist kind of thing. But what I was thinking, maybe a blackboard type situation. And you know, what kind of blackboard kind of thing do you have around the house? You just have for kids when you're in the house. Shared to Twitter too. Thank you so much, Scully. That's awesome. So we need paper, crayons. I don't know if it's a crayon, and pens. I don't know. And kind of have. I know this one's Elijah. Can his cape go the other way now? I don't know. And he's pointing. First we need some paper, some crayons and pens. Motivate man. Not sure where Crumpet fits into this whole thing. Into this whole page. We'll have to see. Maybe, you know, maybe it could be sitting up here or something. I've got people sitting on ironing boards, sitting on top of blackboards, but he's a monkey, you know, Crumpet's a monkey, so you can tell my drawing style when I'm really just hurrying like this is pretty, it's a pretty happening thing, isn't it? But it's just a matter of nutting it out, you know, coming up with what initial ideas you have. Okay, sometimes sometimes it's fun to make up a song. You can sing while you're working to help you along. Let's see what the next page is. So the Motivate Man song is: I need Elijah the Motivate Man to help me get things done. With Elijah the Motivate Man, working is such fun. I can't even read my own writing. I'm feeling tired, I'll call the Motivate Man. Or when it's going wrong, I'll call Elijah, he's the Motivate Man. By singing the Motivate Man song. So, you know, I'm not good on musicals. So, writing a song. We need to be back at the desk, I think. Maybe make the desk more central in the double page, and you know, maybe is that a classic song pose? I don't know. La 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 la. And yeah, I'm gonna work out what Crumpet's doing here as well. You love a cartoon process, thanks Skelly. Yeah, it's kind of initial stages, not really sure what I'm doing. So, I mean, sometimes it's fun to make up a song. You can sing while you're working to help you along. So, yeah. Maybe. You know, what's everyone's favourite instrument as a kid? Because I'm kind of thinking, I reckon Crumpet can be having a bit of fun too now. You know, he's been, you know, we're getting into the song, and maybe these arms out like this, he can be holding like a triangle, because, you know, if surely your favourite instrument could be a triangle. If you're still on, Edie, what was your favourite instrument as a kid? I reckon Crumpet would be pretty good on the ukulele as well, I think. That's just my first thoughts. Ukulele for Crumpet. Pardon me. Triangle. Guitar. Yeah. No, guitars are very cool. mobile too. They're helpful. Yeah, so maybe, because I think, triangle's always one of those obscure fun ones for kids, I think. Saxophone. Oh man, I can picture you, Scully, on the saxophone. I don't know, because it must be your voice or whatever. I can just not that you sing through a saxophone, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, around here. Oh, I don't know if I'm about to run out of batteries, because the phone's doing some crazy stuff. Is it about to? Oh, low battery, 10%. But we're still on. We're still on. Okay, so the Motivate Man song. I'm going to leave that for now because there's a lot of kind of facets to that. And whether I have a lot of little drawings, I'm not sure. Just look at you, Crumpet. Your drawing is great. What else can I say to help motivate? Okay. Now this, we could be going back to... Your battery's dying too, Edie? Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe when I turned it, when I started... I'm going to do a live of this, and then realised I didn't have heaps and heaps of battery, which is a pain. So I think it may be going back to this kind of one. Your drawing is great. But who am I going to have in the drawing? I mean, maybe... Yeah, maybe this is the one where we do kind of have it over the shoulder kind of thing of Crumpet here, with his pages out there, and holding a pen. And what could he be drawing a picture of? I don't know. It's for his dad. It's someone's birthday, Dad's birthday or something. Let's put a nice heart or something, and go, your drawing's great, Crumpet. Prism gets your phone very hot. Yeah, Scully, I think it churns through the batteries too. I think I would have been better off having a bit of charge, or even having it plugged in before I started this. But anyway, good job, nice work. It's going so well. Hey, look, you're happy. From your smile, I can tell. Sorry, I'm terrible at... I should read kids' books for a living. Good job, nice work. It's going so well. Hey, look, you're happy. From your smile, I can tell. Yeah. So, I think somewhere in this whole kind of arrangement, we need kind of Crumpet here. Crumpet being very happy, got his card here. Something that incorporates something like that, him kind of showing off his card like it's show and tell kind of thing going on. Yeah, something like that. See you, Edie. Nice to have you here. Thanks for dropping in. Now, Crumpet, the writing. Just take it real slow. Copying carefully the words as you go. Now, this one I think I'm going to lift directly from the ideas that I've been sent from the Elijah and Crumpet gang. This kind of yeah. Check you later, Scully. Thanks for dropping by. Great to see you here. So copying carefully as you go. Now I think we had like a thing of a post-it note with I don't know, happy birthday or something. And then he's got the bigger card with his hand like so. I don't know if that's kind of like I want to kind of try and make that a little bit more interesting. I know it kind of shows you that, you know, copying here and then copying it out there kind of thing. I'm trying to think of a way that makes that easier. Maybe Elijah can be helping by holding up the sign, and then Crumpet's copying it down. So maybe that's how that can work. What have we got next? And there you're finished. You got it. You got it all day. Is that what I said? And there you are finished. You got it all done. Sorry, there you are finished. You've got it all done. So what's the reward? Let's go have some fun. Now this one is also the open door, the hills, the sun, all this kind of stuff. And now this one's taken from the Elijah and Crumpet gang too. They're about to beeline out the door. And let's go out and have fun. There you're all finished, you got it all done. And then we might go to like the outside of the house again, because the similar type of scenario of them running down the stairs, because that comes back, you know, he's sad on the stairs and then he's happy on the stairs. Running outside, that's Crumpet going yippee. And here's Elijah, his cape. And up here in the window is Mum. Going, hold on Elijah, tidy your bedroom. What? And then our next page, 27, 28. That's really hard, Crumpet. That's really hard, Crumpet. But I know that I can. I think they're looking. They're open door to the bedroom now, maybe. And our two characters are here. And there's just mess and stuff everywhere. So they're just standing at the doorway looking in at the mess. And now Motivate Man is feeling quite sad and worried. Or no, maybe not so worried. Worried, concerned, maybe. That's really hard, Crumpet, but I know that I can. Because my name is Elijah. I'm the Motivate Man. Or even here, okay, here's an idea. A big kind of pile of rubbish. And he's standing on the rubbish. And I know that I can. That's really hard, Crumpet, but I know that I can. And Crumpet can be down here looking, going, huh? That's, my Crumpet pictures are looking worse and worse. It's because I know I'm running out of batteries, so I'm trying to be quick. That squashed fly down there's Crumpet. So he's standing, but I know that I can. Because my name is Elijah, I'm the Motivate Man. So here, we maybe have a tidy bedroom. Maybe that's where this one goes down here. And we have both of them at the door. And the room's all tidy. There's a little bed there. And a desk or something. Maybe they're doing high fives. So my name is Elijah, the Motivate Man. So there we have it. That's my initial kind of sketch of the whole thing. Now, if you're wondering what kind of crazy rig I've got set up to film all this, it's a seat. I've got my pad on the seat. The phone's on the table. And there's the floor. So how about that? Anyway, thanks for joining me for the live. And yeah, you don't have to have a very technical rig to be able to show your illustration process. So anyway, if I haven't run out of batteries already, I'm going to sign off and catch you later.